The 21st question here is, in how many years rupees 150 will produce the same interest at 6% as rupees 800 produce in 2 years at 1 by 2%. So here let us take the required number of years be n. So here by using the given condition, what can we say? We can say that by using the given condition, the simple interest on the rupees 150 at the rate of 6% for n years should be equal to the simple interest on this rupees 800 at the rate of 1 by 2% for 2 years. So now by using this given condition only, we are going to find out the value of this n. So here what is the SI formula? The SI will be equal to PNR by 100. So here the value of P is 150. So this into the value of n is n and the value of R is 6, and this divided by 100 is equal to, now SI on 800 at 1 by 2% for 2 years. So here principal is 800 and the number of years is 2 into the rate of interest is 1 by 2. So here if we convert this into improper fraction, then what will we get? 4 into 2 8, 8 plus 1 9, so we get 9 by 2, and this divided by 100 will be the SI on rupees 800 at this 1 by 2% for 2 years. Now if we divide these two values, we get 8, and if we divide these two values, we get 1. So 8 into 9 will be equal to 72. So now again if we cancel these two values, we get 15 by 10. Now if we cancel these two values by using the common factor 5, then we will get 3 into 5 15, 2 into 5 10. Now 6 divided by 2 will be equal to 3. So therefore 3 into n will be equal to 9n, and that 9n is equal to the 72. So we get 9n equal to 72. So hence n will be equal to what? 72 divided by 9, and if we divide the 72 by 9, then we get the answer as 8. So therefore the required number of years is 8 years. So out of these 4 options, option C, 8 years is the correct answer. Now the next question is, a sum of rupees 2500 amounts to rupees 3875 in 4 years at the rate of simple interest. What is the rate of interest? So here we have to find out the rate of interest R. So it is given that a sum of rupees 2500 amounts to this one. So this means the principal value here is rupees 2500 and this value is amount, which is rupees 3875. Now by using this we can easily find out the simple interest. How can we find out this? From this amount we have to subtract this principal to get the simple interest. So therefore SI is equal to what? This will be equal to this amount rupees 3875 minus this principal rupees 2500. Now if we cancel these two values, then what will we get? If we subtract these two values, we get 1375 as the value of SI. And here what is the number of years? The number of years n equal to 4. Now by using this we are going to find out the value of R. The formula is 100 into SI divided by P into n. So this is equal to 100 into the value of SI is 1375 and the value of P is 2500 and the value of n is 4. Now if we divide these two values, we get 1 by 25. Now we are going to cancel these two values by using the fifth table. So here 5 into 5, 25, and here 275 into 5 will be equal to this 1375. Again if we divide these two values by using the common factor 5, then we will get 55 into 5, 275, and 1 into 5, 5. So we have 1 into 55, 55 divided by 1 into 4, 4. And now if we divide this 55 by 4, then we get the answer is 13.75%. So hence the required rate of interest is 13.75%. So out of these 4 options, option D is the correct answer. Now we have the 23rd question. Here the question is, what is the interest due after 40 days for rupees 3200 at 10%? So here the principal is rupees 3200 and the rate of interest R equal to 10% and the value of n is 40 days. We already know that the value of n should be in years. So we have to divide this 40 by 365 to get the required years. So whenever we want to convert days into years, we have to divide it by 365. So therefore the simple interest will be equal to what? PNR by 100. So the value of P is 3200. The value of n is 40 by 365 into the value of R is 10, and this divided by 100. So now if we cancel these two values, we get 32. So we have this 32 into 40 divided by 365 into 10. Now if we cancel these two values by using the common factor 5, then what will we get? 2 into 5 will be equal to 10 and 73 into 5 will be equal to this 365. And now what we are going to do, we are going to simplify this whole value. So now listen, this 32 into 2 will be equal to what? 64. So now we have this 64 into this 40 divided by 73. Now this 64 into 40 will be equal to 2560, and if we divide this value by 73, then we get the answer as 35.07. So this is what the approximate simple interest. So hence out of these four options, option A 35.07 is the required answer. Now the 24th question is, what is the rate of interest at which rupees 150 becomes rupees 220 in 10 years? Here listen, the principal amount is rupees 150 and this rupees 150 becomes 220 in 10 years. So this means this is the amount, that is the amount is equal to rupees 220 and the number of years here is 10. Now to find the rate of interest R, we know that we need the value of the simple interest. So therefore by using this amount and principal, we are going to find the value of the simple interest value. So here this will be equal to amount minus principal. So this will be equal to this 220 minus 150, which is 70. So this is what SI. So therefore R equal to 100 into SI by P into N will be equal to 100 into the SI value 70 divided by P into N is 150 into 10. Now if we divide 100 by 10, we get 10. And again if we cancel these two values, then we will get 7 by 15. So we have 10 into 7 divided by 15. Now if we cancel these two values, we get 2 into 5, 10, and 3 into 5, 15. So 2 into 7 will be equal to 14. So 14 divided by 3% is the correct answer. So hence out of these four options, option B 14 by 3% is the correct answer.